Good afternoon, it's Paul with Freedom Bulkheads. We are packing up this beautiful looking set of bulkheads to one of our friends who has a dealer, and this is a store he's building. And I just wanted to walk you through a couple of the custom innovations that we did on this unit that'll help you see what's possible when we build ones for you. I'll start with the cool door ends. We have a new trim piece that we've adopted. It looks great, holds great. And we've started using a lint key from your brand of dryer. So this is a lint key for a Hipsch machine, and it works fantastic. So you already have one. If you run Hipsch machines and you have an RL0001, bammo, you're already good to go. Let's look at another innovation that we did here. Now on this machine, this one has a, they didn't anticipate this, but the plumber said they had to build a lint box above the ground. So this is a single-sided unit, so I have washers all on this side, none on this side at the beginning, and then there is a lint box that's going to go right there. So they had this 28 inches to cover up. So we built a chase that looks just like the bulkhead that'll just bolt right on, just real simple, a couple little screws. And so the lint, the drain trough will end right here, and then there'll be a lint screen, and then here's a door on the back side. I'll walk around over there and show you. And then this chase bolts right up to it, and then his lint screen. So what we did is save by being able to fabricate this in-house. It was very affordable, and we saved his carpenter having to fabricate something on site. And then how do you get the same look, same materials? We solved all that problem for them, and we're innovative. So we found a new high flow. Look at the reach in there. Huge flow in these 1/2-inch valves. They're great. They're also smaller. They look fantastic. You see we have so the other part over here is, since there's a drain on the other end, we cannot put a door on that end. So we have to have the door on one end with the electrical and the water coming in. So we have a 24-inch outside, so 21-inch inside, then the little trough. So now we're getting tighter, and then the electrical box takes up 3 inches, so now we're getting tighter still. So what we did is we made a flat bar piece here so that the water could be right up against the edge. And what that allowed us to do is to give you plenty of room to access your bulkhead by having this innovation with the way this is fabricated. So the water can go right on the edge, so even big man could just walk right up. Those boards will be right here. Super great. So I love these new innovations. You know, you just think about it. I'm a laundry owner. I want to have to service this piece of equipment my whole life. My key, right? And I don't want to have to crawl through it ever again. Never crawl through your bulkhead again. So Jay's working on that one, so I'll show you this one. This is the same thing. So that end has the electrical. This is going to have the chase. Then here's the door for the lint screen. So again, it's your Hipsch dryer key door. Dexter's what I use. I have that. So the drain trough will end right here, and the lint screen will be right here. Your walking platform will end. We have a movable walking platform piece that we'll put right there. It's loose. And then the chase, and then the lint screen. So anyway, innovation is what I'm trying to say. And then you don't have to go find. These are more robust locks, and they you already have the key. Here's the side mounted electrical panel, because again, we couldn't put the electrical panel on the other end because that's where that chase is with the drain piece. And here's the door for this one. You can see the pretty white material. We skinned it so that we could put the trim, because we had this trim made. They don't have this, so I had to custom make this edge material. And you can see the same idea with the water. I made it where you had another 2 inches of walkway by putting the water with this flat bar, so that you can easily get in and out without having to strain. By laundromat owners, for laundromat owners, Freedom Bulkheads, because freedom is better. Free to never crawl through your bulkhead again. Also, I'll show you real quick. We've I think I've showed you this once before, but in the original sets, we did a gull wing bend on this top material to cover the sides and to keep the material tops in place, and that worked fine, but it is a little bit of work to keep those gull wings from breaking over time. So now we have this cool chrome trim material on the edge, and we made the thicker piece of material in the center, still liftable with one hand, right? Pick it up, and I think this one's on here sideways. Yep. Great. So those of you who bought one of these, the originals, I'm going to send you a retrofit kit if you want it with these thicker panels, so we can do it for you. I love helping laundromat owners solve their problems and have a better store, have short bulkheads so your ladies can see over the top of them. Nothing's obscuring them. Plus, you never have to crawl inside of your bulkhead again. You can walk on your own 2 feet like a real American. Freedom is better. Freedom Bulkheads. Never crawl through your bulkhead again.